And girls, how are you guys doing? And this is the glory of love. My name's MC Sugar. Yes, I know I look good, and of course, I want to give that credit straight up, without any time wastage. One key maker put this piece together. I even don't know much to say, but it's just something corporate. You want to look this good, it's always one key maker you should look out for. Of course, his number is down there, and so much more about him on Instagram, all the other social media platforms. Just go look for One Key Maker. All right, the month has ended. We are into June right now. I want to first welcome you guys from the Martyrs Day celebrations for my Catholic brothers and sisters, and even the Anglicans who marched to the various different destinations for pilgrimage. Thank you so much. And of course, it's always very important for you to have a relationship with your God. And here we are today to talk some love, like usual. Once again, my name is MC Sugar. This is the glory of love, and this is Magic One TV. I hope you're all good. Yes, some of you, when the month ends, it's not automatic that you're going to get some money because you're not salary earners. Someone was telling me, Sugar and Zenako, there are statements that people use usually, like when you feel your elastic limit is done. Yeah, someone is like, enough is enough. And then you go for the extreme. Well, please don't. You should always stay calm. The wait may be too long, but at the end of the day, just well, still here to talk love. Today on the show, I have a long time buddy. I don't know what to say even, but not to be offensive, to be called camera or out of the camera, but she was last on the show, I think, like a year and a half ago, yeah? Yeah, but she's so inspirational. I love how she always tackles various topics, and today is a sensitive topic, one of those that is going to be more of like not sticking for the ladies. So, girls, if you are there, seated in your living room or wherever you are, catching the show, this is a special episode for you. So get your pen, get your paper. You're going to have to take some notes because I want us to talk about some of those things. There are people who say there are no nice men in this world. There are no, Mr. Rights are done. There's no more Mr. Nice. I mean, Mr. Right. But I'm telling you, good men do exist. Just like good women do exist. But I want to talk to the ladies first. There are things that you do that make you lose the good men you meet on your relationship, in different relationships, on your journey to marriage. So I want us to talk about some of those things, and I want to ask my guest to be the one to give you those explanations. Good enough, she's a lady, and so she's going to tackle them from that point of view. Otherwise, right now, let's get to meet her and then dive into this discussion officially.
To be here once again, giving you extra and extra of it all.
All right. Well, she has not only been on the show once or twice or even thrice, but this is her fourth time on the show. And when she comes on the show repetitively, it means there is something much that we always gain whenever she shows up on the show. Otherwise, how you doing, Worthy?
I'm good. How are you?
Super lost.
I'm
what
fine.
went wrong?
Nothing went wrong.
Someone told me that when you see a girl disappearing off the grid, she's off social media, you don't see her no more. It's either she's in a new relationship.
And you know what pisses me off with Kampalians?
Uh-huh.
When someone gets lost for a minute,
Yeah.
bro,
And
come on. Or people think you got
got money.
Exactly. Like
And it's either she's in a fresh relationship or she's in Rubuto.
the relationship together. We try.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's talk some love today. They say a relationship is not supposed to make you happy, but happier. But we've seen girls today, since we're drilling in that direction,
Okay.
most of the times you find, if I should say 65% of the ladies complaining, this relationship, I don't like this relationship. And they think it's the guy to blame. They don't look on their side to see what they are not doing right. that may be making this relationship not to work for them. So the next thing you know, they are quitting on one relationship, second one, third one, fourth one. And my worry is that amongst those 4, 3, 10 men that you have been quitting on could have been your Mr. Right.
Now, there is one major problem about this whole circumstance. Most of us lose interest, and that is something very big that we shouldn't even dodge or even not entertain to feel me. I may get a potential man, but maybe he doesn't have sense of humor. Maybe he doesn't have maybe the accent I want as as worthy. Let me use me, you get.
Yeah.
Or maybe he has everything, he has it all, but he's not clingy, and maybe I lose interest. You get. Losing interest is something. I mean, if you're my friend and you piss me off, I can always forgive you. But it's not always like a relationship. Even if we say, we first be friends and maybe we start dating. My friend, when we start dating, things become different.
The moment someone says, I love you, everything changes.
Exactly. Even the friendship
starts dwindling. It kind of loses the thickness and all that. Well, let's synchronize and bring it back to the girl child.
Okay.
Why what are some of those things that you think girls are doing that are probably making them lose potential future Mr. Rights?
Honestly speaking, first and foremost, girls think someone is I don't know how to call it, but girls think you have to look good for them to start dating you. You get it? And that is where we lost it. Going back to the point of losing interest.
Okay.
Like, girl, come on, you're losing a potential man. You get? And funny enough, I'm a culprit. I won't lie. I relay under that line of losing interest. I lose it. Like, I don't know what it takes. I don't know if it's a major problem. I don't know whatever the case is.
How long does it usually take you to lose interest?
After the talking stage. Okay, this is it all. You meet a guy online, let's say. You love the guy. The talking, the floor, the connection is loud.
Yeah.
Ever met someone you'd like, I know I've been single for this time. Where have you been? You get? And then after a simple connection, they show you where they have been. They show you why they never met you in the first place. You feel me? So that whole thing, I kind of call it losing interest. The spark! It happened to me. I just lost my talking stage recently because...
So should we say talking stage is a very difficult stage to surpass?
And point number 3, is it 2 or 3? We always miss stages in relationships. Honestly speaking, if you don't follow the damn steps, you'll always lose it. You have to be in a talking stage and know it's a talking stage. There are things you're not supposed to be doing. Like, why are you controlling me? You phone me going out, you phone me, posting certain things. I know you're telling me, babe, stop, I don't like it. Like, bro, come on, we're in a second stage. You feel me?
So you feel part of why girls are losing the potential men is partially from the men's side to blame, because he's controlling you just at the talking stage. So isn't there a mechanism you can use to not to make sure you don't break it like at that spot just because he's controlling you?
Okay, honestly speaking, we just have to us girls. I think the problem is now with us girls at this point. The men, okay, yes, men have their own whatever it is you can call it, but I think apparently it is about us girls. Like, that's not my type. I can't date such a man. Sort of been telling you. You get? So honestly speaking, it is always about us, and we really have to look into it. I lost interest. I swear, I'm always telling my girls, you know what? I lost interest. It's not because this guy pissed me off. It's because maybe he did something different. This is
Do you come with expectations that end you?
It's not about expectations. Sugar, if I meet you and you're this sweet guy, you're trying to act like you have the dime, you can take me out, you can spoil me and all that. And then in the 3rd week or in the 4th week, you're changing. Bro, you used to call me at least, babe, where are you? I really miss you. Where are you at? Girl, I can't hold in without talking to you, etc. And now you're changing, bro. You're taking a day without talking to me. This is the guy I used to talk to for and
now that we want to help the girl child, what can we do so they don't lose interest? They no matter what the changes are, no matter how drastic it has turned out, you for the girl to hold in there because we don't want them to go.
Like I told you, I just lost my talking stage recently, and I'm serious, by the way, like damn serious. This saga. But anyway, losing interest is something you just have to work on as a girl, as a lady. This is a boy you rejected, and before you know it, he's posting his wife to be on TikTok. Akulaganchi again, and Angela, and this is you telling your girls, I don't know what's up with me. You feel me? So, I kind of feel like you just have to pull up your stocks and your entire self and know this is the kind of person I'm ready to date. Or maybe mentally, am I ready to date this kind of person? Am I really ready for a relationship before I can sit in? Is it boredom making me date this person? You feel me?
You know, most relationships of late have turned out into search and rescue kind of missions, yeah? Relationships they're not supposed to be, you know, most of you are running from some skeleton. You just want to come and hide with this guy. So you forget that he's equally probably running from some fears, and he may need your help as well. So how the two of you meet is not supposed to make your paths hard. It's supposed to simplify. You're there to give each other companionship under all circumstances so that the fears are cut a little less. Now, we're going to take a breather right now. When we come back, I want Worthy to think more, like give us extra points. So I don't know if the girls, you are understanding what she's talking about, but we're going to try to make it as more elementary, as simple as possible, so you get this straight up. Let's breathe. All right, here we are. Welcome back. I'm imagining, Worthy, that you're writing a book about falling in love with someone you cannot have. What would be the last line? Let's start from there.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Imagine yourself writing a book about falling in love with someone you cannot have.
Okay.
And that's something very common with, I've seen girls who fall for someone you cannot have, while there is also a guy who is falling in for someone they cannot have. So we always chase what we want, not knowing that it's supposed to be the other way around. When someone is chasing after us, we don't want them. We instead chase for the person we want.
What's the problem with you men?
Now let's first leave the men alone. So if you were in such a state, what would you be like? What would be your last statement in this case?
Before I go to the statement, I kind of have a problem with guys. I come with my steers. I drop my pride as a lady. This is for the confidence ladies out there. Like you hit on this guy, like, he fine. Like, sugar, hey, how you doing? Let's say, shoot. And then, because you're calling me you're calling me this and that.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
every time you show a guy that, yeah, you like him and all that, the ABCD, their reaction is...
Of course, there are people that are open-minded, that they won't take it so personal, they would like to vibe with this.
But what's the ratio of those who take it personal versus?
Minange, wife materials don't hit on men.
That's what they...
Yeah, apparently. I don't know, but that's a goddamn statement. Simanyi, a whole wife material can't approach a man. Told you that. Shut up.
Go for it. We're talking Gen Z. Go get us.
No. Anyway, ghosting apparently. Let me go back to the point.
Okay.
You told me a statement. I'll just say ghosting and I'll finish my book. Yes. You guys, we ghost each other. I think that's the major problem why we lose relationships apparently. Get your guy, you get your babe, fine looking, etc. All that.
Before you know it,
ghosting. When you ask me what is ghosting,
what are some of the things that cause a girl to ghost a guy?
The first point I really have is losing interest. I don't know why most of us lose interest. This is actually the major reason.
You just lose interest.
You're giving me money for the very first weeks. You're acting all goofy, and now for the next month or for the next weeks, you're acting different. Why wouldn't I lose interest, for goodness sake?
I run out of money. It's a normal thing.
Why don't you communicate? Like, dude, tell me. You know, us girls always communicate our emotions. Like, there is this new guy I'm talking to, be like, babe, you know what? I'm not happy. I had a bad day, which is so hard for you guys. I'm actually pointing a finger at you. I'm sorry, but
I know it's okay.
It.
I'm representing for the boy child right now. But
you.
One thing I know about most men is they're not vocal, especially when it comes to someone they love. The moment a guy comes next to the lady he loves, the next thing that happens is he becomes an introvert.
And the funny part is apparently it's boredom making us date people. You'll either be like, dang, I miss some genuine love. And then there is this guy in your inbox trying to flex around and you're like, bro, let's give it a try. Like, let's give it a try. And then you ask someone, like, stop with that guy. We're having a thing for each other. Duh. Thing for each
You
other.
remember
Isn't
some
that
of
thing going
the-
to end eventually?
this thing of Smaya the Bantu migrated because of love of adventure. So you guys are bored.
We are
You start up a
Bantu.
relationship, and boom, it's because you are just bored.
No, I'm not saying we're in relationships because we are bored.
You said you start up a relationship.
Uh,
People
not
literally
me,
would
but
start a
the
relationship.
majority, like honestly speaking, you be there and you need some real love, like babe, I'm mad at this so and so. Like the babe vibe is missing in you, and you try it out. Like honestly speaking, it will end. I won't lie. That thing you guys call a thing, it will eventually end. So all I'm trying to say is, before you start up something, at least make sure mentally you're literally ready for this kind of person, not because of boredom, not because something is pushing you to like.
You should
there.
have a more serious reason why.
You see, when I bump into this fine guy, take your time. Maybe know this person, learn before you lose the interest, before you start this whole thing and maybe the spark, etc. So first love the person. Muchaleke, mpola mpola jakusangayo if they're meant to be yours. That's all I can say. Walai.
There are cases where you find, let's say, you're giving it your best shot. You're
Okay.
giving it your all. You're trying to avoid the other instances of saying I lost interest on the way, but this guy is a work to drag.
Ooh.
What magic can you perform to make sure you have his attention even when he's so hard to drag?
It's always about age.
Mm.
Or if I'm ready for a relationship, like I'm really ready for this guy, I wouldn't mind. Like, I'm here to stay. I came.
Do you realize?
Mentally, I thought about it.
Do you realize when someone says I'm ready, it's not actually them being ready; it's being desperate.
It's not desperate. Sometimes it's just age, and maybe age is, they're saying that age mates having serious things going on,
Mm.
and now because they're a certain age, they've given in. Like, I'm really ready to settle in for this guy. You get? That's why the majority of our old sisters end up getting married to wrong people because they think they're too old.
That's what I'm talking about, the desperacy. She's 35 and ticking, and she's now saying, I'm ready. When she was 20, 28, she was not ready. She was jumping up and down. Well, this is looking like a double-edged sword. Men, we have our cross to carry. The ladies have their cross to carry. But either way, we need harmony. We want to see that ladies leave their vices, and meanwhile, the men should also, step up their game. Well, before I think I'm going to have a guy come around so we can see how we sort these men out. Some of the things that you're doing wrong that are actually causing these women to give up on you, even if you are the husband material, a potential Mr. Right, and all that. But still, here with Worthy, we want to have it more for the ladies. Now, Worthy,
Okay.
when would you say as a girl that okay, I've tried? Because there are girls who are out there watching the show right now and saying these guys don't know what they're talking about. I really did what I could. And then there's another woman who is equally in a relationship saying, Manange, I have to hold on to him. Nechifuka okwesiba kumuntu. So when is enough so that you don't go to the extreme of okwesiba kumuntu again and okutira future?
Yes, apparently we have this saying,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually a TikTok trend. It's not a saying.
Mm-hmm.
The bar was too low when I did this for a guy. The bar was too low. The bar was actually not there. What do I mean here? When we do a lot for men, when we give in, and Minange, this is the man I really love with all my heart. See, for day, but I don't mind whether it doesn't have this or that. The disrespect sits in louder. Like, dude now knows I love him. Dude knows I'm mean for him. And guess what he's doing? Disrespecting me and not seeing me there. Like, Tandabao. But anyway, all in all, the positive side of it, sometimes when you show a man you love him, when you literally give in and he's a serious man, he's not a boy, he's really ready for you, trust me, he will consider it. You get? You know, love can always be built. But they're doing you right. Trust me, at a certain point, the feeling dives in sometimes.
Kale, these are words of praise, but I love the fact that she's quoting herself from an experience point of view, and that is so clearly that these things are happening, like in real life. Now, I want us to breathe extra because time is not our best friend, so we can come for the last segment of the show. As we are heading towards the tail end of the show, I want to come back and ask Praise to do me this favor. Mention and help the girl child to pinpoint some signs and symptoms of a boy in a man's skin. Because there are men out there who look like men physically, but mentally they're actually boys. And sometimes you don't know, you can't see through. We're going to give you those signs. Stick around. All right, here we are ending the show in style. Well, if you're just joining us right now, this is The Glory of Love. My name is Sugar One Time. And it's so sorry that you came in late. If you look at your clock right now, we're about to edge into the movie, as it always happens right every single Saturday. But of course, I'm here with Worthy Praise. We're talking love. This is The Glory of Love. And I want to send some love to some people who celebrated their birthdays this week. Yes, I have my kid brother, Jonathan. He calls himself DJ 24/7. How you doing, bro? Big up on yourself. I treasure you. I'm proud of you. I keep doing what you're doing. I love the self-drive and all that. Yeah, just so much love. And then, of course, there is a friend of mine from Kenya. She's called Paper, Isa Maria. Yes, you celebrated your birthday this week as well. Happy birthday to you. I hope everything was cool. I saw some pictures of you going on a trip, on a tour. That was so beautiful right there. Keep enjoying. And all the other birthday babies, if your birthday was this week, happy birthday. May the new age come with more wisdom, more love, more money, and more blessings as usual. All right, I asked the question earlier on, and this is what I want us to dive into right now. I don't even have to repeat myself. Off to Worthy Praise right now.
Hey, my ladies, first and foremost, dating a man who actually, okay, how can I even phrase it better? But there are always signs. The signs are always there, my girl. Why would you date a man who posts ladies from Monday to Monday? Like happy birthday so and so, woman crush so and so. Like, girl.
And you're dating.
Yeah. Point
That's
number
one,
two. A man who wants to literally want tit for tat. Like literally, when basi kukubida simu,
now we don't kubida.
Those are the people we call the Julians apparently. I'm sorry for using so much slang, but that is the way to go. You are a Julian if you're waiting on your woman to call you my love. Like, honestly speaking, Bukati, you're mad at me. You don't want to talk to me. And also, you know, us ladies put in a lot of emotions. Why are you also putting in emotions? My guy.
You're a
That's
boy.
A boy. I'm sorry to say, I don't want to sound rude, but
3.
You're a boy. Point number 3. Why do you want your friends to decide for you? Why do you want your friends to decide the kind of woman you want to end with or you want to settle down with? You get? There are us with big mouth. We shall look at you. Okay, I'm not saying friends, but anyway, I'm going to look at your girl. I'm like, bro, one goes out here. Wow, when you get? Don't let us mislead you because of the person you love. I mean, my word doesn't determine your relationship. It's you and your girl, it's you and your boy that knows how you want to do your thing. You get? So like what he doesn't have an option, doesn't have to decide for you guys. It is up to you. You get? If I love my man, if I love my person, I don't care whichever options my friends give out. Whether he's rich, whether he's poor, he is the one I love. You get?
Point number 4.
Yo. Anywho, point number 4 is at least try to date someone who is putting you in position, who is positioning you as a woman. You get? You date a person, for example, you're a fresh graduate, or maybe you don't even have a source of income. You date a person, they're like, this one who doesn't have a job, it's a potential person. She's a potential lady. But because maybe she doesn't have a job, or maybe she doesn't have a source of income, you're there. How is she surviving? Hey, and these prostitutes. Like, if you're ready to love a woman, why don't you position her into the person you love? Like, so simple. You guys.
So these guys will be complaining, Amenya, hey, she's out.
There is no man who doesn't provide for the woman they love. And another thing, if your woman has brains and they're ready to work out things, you feel me? So if you're ready to love someone, you can position them into the person that you want. I'm clear enough.
One last point. 5.
Oh my goodness. All in all, at least let's try to date God-fearing people. You get God-fearing.
Yeah, God-fearing man.
Thank you. You see, even if it's a woman or a man that really has a sense of holiness or whatever it is, but if I told you like love God and you pray for your stuff, you can never bump into someone that is not for you. Even if they're not for you, you can always feel it spiritually. The instincts are always communicating. You get. That is when you know how to pray to God. Let me give it all to God. Like, let me surrender it to God.
Yeah.
God doesn't make wrong decisions for us. So, always emphasizing to dating people who are godly and not maybe pagans.
Okay. Wow. Date a God-fearing man. So, guys out there, it's not that you should always be in church, but having a relationship with God has a spark that it brings up so differently. Otherwise, I don't have to repeat all the statements. We have tried to do our part. It's now rolling the ball back to you. Check yourself, and all we want is to see you happy. There are those who think their happiness will only come when maybe a miracle happens. No, the miracle is supposed to be meant to happen by you. Otherwise, keep praying for yourself, keep putting in the work and the effort. The rest, God will work out for you. Otherwise, our time is up. We really have to go. Probably, whether you have some people you want to send shout outs to.
Honestly speaking, my sisters out there, Rosie, I say hi to you, my friends, and maybe my mother. I love you so much. Myself as well.
All right. We are all here. We love you so much. Until next Saturday, peace and love.